One streak has come to an end. Time to start another for Toronto FC as they look ahead to Saturday against the New England Revolution. This is TFC HQ presented by Kia, and I am Gareth Wheeler. A very quiet morning at the Kia training ground after Wednesday night's 5-3 loss to the Montreal Impact, ending the 11-game unbeaten streak and the 6-game win streak for Toronto FC. Now they're focused on ending another streak, which is going into Gillette Stadium and coming up with the result. They're winless in their last 5, taking on the New England Revolution, a place they'll be at on Saturday for a 5 p.m. kickoff. Now for Toronto FC, it's about looking ahead, and one player who will be back in the fold will be Victor Vasquez. He's feeling much better after being under the weather since returning from Los Angeles on Sunday. Victor Vasquez spoke to us and gave us an update on his health and his status.
I had some fever, some strange things on my body, like feeling really weak, and then we decided with Greg to didn't play yesterday. It doesn't work so well because we lost. I think it was a bad loss against Montreal, but okay, we have to keep looking forward. We have another game after tomorrow, and we have to keep going.
There was really no explaining the uncharacteristic individual mistakes made by Toronto FC on the night, and that means you got to move ahead as planned. There's no need to change things up, throw anything into the mixer for head coach Greg Vanney.
We're at the tail end of the year. We're not going to react to a result now. I think, again, we made a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes. I think, as I said last night, that we all look at ourselves a little bit and take something away from that game and grow from it, and that's what we're supposed to do. I've never, in the history of my time in this league, everybody has had their day and taken their big loss, and sometimes that just repositions your priorities and makes you think about a few things just that you need here in the tail stretch.
It's widely acknowledged the focus of the team has to be there from the get-go. Even though the playoffs are still a month away, requisite intensity is needed to keep up with a lot of teams fighting for their playoff lives. Same thing goes for the New England Revolution. They're 7 points out of a playoff spot, and they've just removed their head coach, Jay Heaps, after 15 years with the club as a player and as a coach. Tommy Sowen has taken over, and for Drew Moore and company, that means the team needs to be sharp come Saturday.
We've been cruising along a little bit, and we have to remember that the playoffs are right around the corner, and this point of the season they might as well have started, because for many teams they have. It's win or go home, and New England might be in that situation, and so we have to be sure we match that intensity and match it from the start of the match.
If there is a silver lining from Wednesday night's victory, is that the team has come out of the game relatively unscathed. Vasquez will make the trip to New England. Josie Altidore was working out, doing a side session on Thursday. He's very likely to travel with the team as well. The only player that's really being ruled out is Sebastian Giovinco. He will not travel to New England for Saturday's game. And more good news on the injury front. We saw Nick Hagelin and Benoit Cheroux both on the field doing side sessions as well. It looks like Cheroux could be in line for a return to Toronto FC's lineup for the Saturday, September 30th match against the New York Red Bulls. And if Hagelin isn't ready for Saturday, he will be ready come after the international break. So more internal competition, more good news on the depth and player front for Toronto FC. TFC back at it. It's a quick turnaround, which is good news to get rid of the memory from Wednesday night. A new streak will look to be started Saturday at 5 p.m. at Gillette Stadium as they take on the New England Revolution. You can watch on TSN, listen on TSN 1050.